This is how it happened. 14 months with no work. My money was almost done, and truth is, I was almost done for. Unemployed crab in Honolulu's Chinatown. Might as well. I took another swig when the doorbell rang. I wondered why. I opened the door, and in walks the dishy dame. Hello, ma'am. Are you lost?
It says private detective on the door. Is he here?
Who?
I'm sorry. Is there a private detective in the building?
I am. Morty Crustacean, P.I.
You are you are très cute, but you are a gigantic crab.
I explained to the lady that Hawaii is no place for prejudices. We have an open door. Anyone with talent can be anything. Humans, seals, crustaceans. And I don't appreciate you thinking less of me because I am a giant crab. She looked at me and burst into tears.
I'm sorry. Oh, Monsieur Crustacean, can you help me?
You can call me Morty. Now tell me why you need my help. This dame told me her husband had been murdered 6 months ago. He was a very rich guy in the development. You know, those big ugly buildings in Kakako? His. The case was still not solved. Worse than that, they were about to pin the murder on her. Guy had a giant life insurance policy in her name. Story is, she came home and her hubby was lying dead on the grass. Big hole in his head, and get this, the dame was holding a golf club full of blood. But she says she just came back from the public golf course and she accidentally leaned the club into the blood. Police weren't buying and she was scared. I promised I would help at $200 an hour. So went to the bar to get some information. All I learned was the bastard was cheating on that poor girl. His name was Daniel Bump, and he had lots of enemies. Then it got heavy. Mrs. Chantil Bump and I were out together, discussing the case, of course. And then, when we headed to the car, shots were fired.
Mais non! Now you will split. Someone is trying to kill you.
Never, baby. We are in this together, no matter what. Turns out it was only firecrackers, and boy, do they go nuts here weeks before the 4th. Still, I had to wonder, did she really do it? Yeah, it kept me up at night. That dame was under my skin.
Miss Scarlet in the hall.
Colonel Mustard in the library.
Professor Plum in the kitchen.
Mr. Bump in the garden.
We must go to the scene of the crime. The breadfruit killed him. And that was my first case. Chanterelle told her friends and I was in business. With a couple of million, she and Gina Hermé bought a mansion on the coast of France, but I gotta tell you, every now and then,